So yeah, a lot of YouTubers have been talking about Sony trying to erase physical media, and that's the plan for 2028. And of course, it's caused a big stink in the gaming community, especially for Sony fans. And yeah, I think this is awful. Now, some of these YouTubers who are talking about this, I personally feel like they're not that passionate because the way they talk about this situation, they're basically trying to be like they're basically being too kind to Sony. Now, personally, I feel like whoever thought of the ideal of removing all physical media, I just want to say I think this person's a complete and total cunt. You are a useless waste of life. Whoever you are that thought of this, I wish you the worst for whatever remaining years you have left on this planet. Especially if this goes through with the whole erasing physical media thing. So that being said, what can you, the consumer, do about this? Well, I'm just going to say the obvious. Well, first of all, I'll say one opinion that is going to be unpopular. I'm okay with the PlayStation 3 store shutting down. I understand that from what's the word I'm looking for? I understand that from an economic point of view, because let's face it, not many people, especially kids in this generation, are buying PlayStation 3s. Like the only people that buy PlayStation 3s nowadays are just hardcore nerds, like hardcore collectors. I literally only have a PS3 so I could play Metal Gear Solid 4, and that game is coming to modern consoles and PC, so I don't really need my PS3 anymore. Um, and a lot of the other games on PlayStation 3 store, you know, you can emulate most of them. I mean, I'm pretty sure Saints Row 2 is also available on Xbox or something. But yeah, it sucks that that's going away, but I can understand that. I can understand why that's going away. So, what about what about okay, what else was I going to say? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the cats. But that being said, the removal of physical media as a whole, terrible fucking ideal. So what can we do as the consumers? Vote with your wallet. Now, unfortunately, many gamers are kids, and that means most kids are, unemployed or don't really care about the game industry at all because they're kids. Kids don't really think about this stuff. When I was a kid, you know what the best game was for me? Sonic 06. That was the best game ever when I was a kid. But being an adult who can think more rationally and more objectively, Sonic 06 is a terrible game. That's part of being a kid and adult. You grow up and you realize certain things weren't as good as you thought they were. So it's up to the adult gamers to be the ones to vote with their wallets and demand you know that Sony stop doing this practice of trying to erase physical media. Unfortunately, I know for a fact that my channel, it's not going to be the one to make Sony change their evil ways. But it's hot in here, or it's hot out there. But that's all I can really say is vote with your wallets. And of course, you can try going to Sony's or PlayStation's YouTube channel and demanding that they bring back physical media. But I'm not sure how effective that will be. Because the thing about Sony or PlayStation or whoever runs that YouTube account, they don't give a fuck. They hmm. Sorry, I'm hearing something weird. Hey, ah, you two, what are y'all doing? It's like I caught y'all in the act. Hey, hey, boy. I saw y'all. There's some food in the front. Cats. Ah, that was kind of creepy though. You guys ever seen that show called Lost Tapes? Yeah, it's like when mythological creatures or something attack people, and for whatever reason, the person holding the camera won't drop the fucking camera during the attack and stuff. But Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, the PlayStation, Sony, whoever runs that YouTube channel, they don't care. They just don't, you know. So I feel like going under their comment sections and spamming them isn't really going to be that effective. The most I feel like we can do is make our own independent videos and talk about this, address the situation, and try to do a little boycott. Now thankfully most of my video games, I already have most of the games I've ever wanted. The only games I'm looking forward to is maybe that Wolverine game and GTA 6, but those are cautionary hype moments. I'm not sure if those will actually be worth it. But yeah, it's up to us to just vote with our wallets and just keep supporting physical media. I love physical media. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Anyway, I'm gonna play on my PC now.